Once we start getting somewhere in the fight, we'll start putting pieces down again. But for now, it's mostly about handling the mechanics properly. It's getting used to the timings, all that kind of stuff. The beam swaps, etc. Alright, well, looks like everybody's ready, so let's get the first cover pulls out of the way, so we can get the week all working properly and then do some real progress.
Real progress.
5,
Chest.
4, 3, 2, 1. Warning. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sarah, take the beam.
4,
Big circle.
warning. 2, 1.
I got this one. Careful. Lurks, careful.
Third circle. Hello.
My weaker still doesn't work.
No, we should use the first pull and then a relock, I think.
4, 3, 2, 1. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warning. Five,
Blades.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Bro, are you taking this?
What? I don't think I want.
5, 4, 3, warning. 2, 1.
Like,
Are you ready?
yes.
Sorry, bro. I wasn't sure if you were going up to 6 stacks because I know the one you were taking stopped and then it moved. I don't know what the deal is.
That overlap's kind of hard because right at the end of that we've got an unbound chaos coming in, I'm pretty sure.
I believe so, yes.
So is that overlap random or does it always happen? Because
It's happened every time we've done it so far, it seems. So.
last night I stuck the whole one without getting unbound chaos, just like this. Exactly on the last try.
What do you mean?
I mean, when I got to 3 stacks or 2 stacks on the soaking stuff, we got unbound chaos and they almost died on this try. Yesterday that did not happen.
Oh yeah, that one can depend a bit on the timing. I'm talking about the one after the during the maiden shield, very end of it. If that happens to Taka, you just need to try and go as far back on the beam as you can. Like so you don't drop it in the middle of the line, ideally. And then like the rest of the players, you just need to look at the shadow daggers yourself.
How many people are soaking the touch? Because it's always me and Tran and we get quite low always.
I mean the middle touch one.
Yes.
I believe it should be the tank and just whatever melee nearby that can walk into it.
It's always Tran and me and we are always going shoot 20% after it. Or directly dying.
Is the tank getting in there in time? Oh no.
I will say sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
Surely James should be in there as well.
The melee fascia or touch should be the tank who's tanking the boss all the time. Melee shouldn't soak at all. You shouldn't stress healers that much.
So we don't show at all?
I see no point for the tank not soaking it.
The tank should always be in all the time.
Yeah, it's enough if it's tanking there.
As long as you don't die, it should be fine. Yeah. So just if you're melee, you shouldn't need to soak a touch unless you're Freya, Goblin, or Hate.
No, it's better if we don't soak because we can DPS more the Maiden when he has the shield.
Yeah, you should definitely not be soaking when the shield is up. You should just be hitting the main.
Five, four, three, two, one. Warning.
DL.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, we're gonna need a relog after this to try and get the lead going.
5,
Shooting game.
4,
Someone needs to soak far right.
Second soaker.
Why is it that the last two pulls have been the only ranged and the one we're assigned to?
You should be ice blocking it if you're the only one in. We're muting it every time.
If there's one person in it, nobody else moves into it.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just the people who are supposed to go in and immune that one, not just the people who stand in the angry
one.
summons. You should set that. It's just if you're gonna have 3 or 4 people in, they're usually gonna have to beam debuff, and they're gonna be taking quite a bit of damage. That's hard to heal up.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah, so if you haven't got the weak aura, just reload.
How do people update LPY nowadays?
Using client.
My client is completely broken. But I never re-downloaded anything since they got hacked. Guess that's why. Yeah, a while ago. Tuck and LPY.
Nice authenticator.
What?
It's good.
I had an authenticator once. Then it asked me to verify who I was and I couldn't do it, so I took it off.
You could verify who you were, but it's the wrong guy.
World of account sharing, dude.
Reported.
Yeah, I'm fucking banned. I mean, joke's on them, if I get banned I don't play the game again, so...
Yeah.
I don't know, mine doesn't seem to recognize LPY. Client.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warning.
My Wigor is working in now.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Guys, again, don't run into the beam. You can't.
Next circle.
4, 3, warning, 2, 1.
Can you rescue? Yeah, I guess.
That was my bad. I took dodge soak.
I mean, it's easier if people just move backwards instead of sideways to avoid the unbound chaos. If you move sideways, you're gonna hurt something.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The problem is honestly only when they drop it on the beam. Like, aside from that, other people can usually find a way out, but when you're on the beam and you need to move slowly forwards and somebody runs in front of you and drops some poo like in front of you there, you're just dead. There's nothing you can do about it. If you try to immune it, the beam goes to the boss and you're already wiped. Like when we actually get to the proper fight. So never do that. It's always gonna end in disaster.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warning. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Five,
Second.
4, 3, warning, 2, 1. Warning. Five,
He's resting.
4, 3, 2, 1. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warning.
Shadow Blades. Careful again.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Show you ready.
Get on the maiden. Soak
All
soon.
the way on the left, sure.
Oh shit.
5, 4, warning. 3,
Only the people who need to soak can do this.
1.
Too many.
So I have to give a beam if it was on.
Yeah, I'll call it next time because I mean I know when it's about to run out, so I'll
Yes.
just give you a shout.
Lyrics, you need to move out of the beam. There we go.
I thought someone would be closer from behind.
Yeah, I had to get to it in time.
3,
You can take after me, Snake.
1.
Fucking
Yeah,
late
there's-
all over.
The new beam man attacker.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Already progress bonus.
5, 4,
Whoever put the shadow is right in the corner.
1.
Try not to do it right in the corner. The front corner, I mean.
Why not?
I guess so. Minne can stand there.
5, 4, 3,
Oh,
2.
It should be near the wall, but not near the boss.
yeah. If you guys stand in the corner, yeah, sure. Did you get that? Was it in you, the blades, Jaeger?
Yeah, I had a blade on me, I think, and then another one also hit me.
Yeah, I got the one next to you, but if you had that, can you place it near the, like, the start of the beam?
I'm pretty sure I did place it, like, right here, I think.
No,
Gotta be
I
a
said
bit
to
closer,
after
so.
you.
How many
Yeah,
stacks have
times
people taken? Is it 6 or 7? Because
it should be.
everyone seems to.
If you take 6 exactly, it works perfectly.
Yeah, because I think when I was about to take it from Brow, we had Unbound Chaos and we nearly died. So.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's almost like we need to do it at a better time. Like
That was kind of my mistake. I should have gone out of the beam because I had like 7 or 8 stacks.
If you're about to swap from the, like, if you're gonna go out of the beam, you can move a bit forwards before you do that, so the person that comes in behind you doesn't get fucked in case of a bad chaos overlap.
Because when we did this yesterday with Dan, I think he had the Unbound Chaos, and then it was time for me to take it. If that makes sense. It came before it was time for me to swap. I don't know if that's because we're taking a different number of stacks or what. But...
If you're taking a different number of stacks, it can definitely be one, yeah.
Okay.
But sometimes that will just happen. What that means is just on 4 or 5 stacks. Ideally, you move like forward, so you're like at the halfway point at least.
So someone can just slot in behind you.
Yeah, so there's always space. Just be close to the beam if you're the next person, or the person right after that. If you're not, like if you just finished soaking, you can fuck off from it. Just to avoid any unfortunate accidents.
Okay. Well, I guess if Barrel runs towards the boss, I can come in from over there.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Where it is, yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warning. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Five, 4, warning. 2, 1.
Late. Penalties for noise.
There's one right on the track.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Chaos.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, new beams are coming out soon.
Shrellet's in the middle when you come to take it.
Right one.
Watch out, there's Blade coming through the middle.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Dutch, I'll take the beam. You go next.
Shrell, can you say?
5, 4, warning.
Let me soak lyrics.
1.
Snoopy.
Getting coming.
Back on Avatar. Just let me take it now. Oh, chaos.
Someone needs to take my spots.
Up to realities. Get behind.
I'm dead too, so.
Oh god.
That's kind of bad. Rest.
Move out, Jaeger. You have 9 stacks.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
You almost died.
Mate, no problem. 90% healing yourself. Who gives a shit? Play it.
Taka, you go next.
Taka used
I got it.
The next.
Nice. Oh,
You soak it for another forever, peg boy.
what?
I mean, lyrics is after pack by now because
No.
there we go. P2 boys, let's go.
Easy.
Close.
He's only at 99%.
By the way, for the tornadoes here, apparently we just need to heal through it if they go through the thing.
Yeah.
So
You can just immune it, like, if you really have to.
5.
If you get hit by a tornado and you soak one of the things
You are gonna die. You're definitely gonna die.
no, you're not. Like it's supposed to
The
happen.
tornadoes do retard damage.
Oh, I spoke to.
5,
It's kind of a meme, I guess, with pieces, and they're basically saying
1.
just heal through it.
Well, I mean, the problem with that is you take about like 2 million damage from the meteor, you take about 1.5 from the tornado immediately, and then you take 700k every 1.5 seconds, every like for 12 seconds, and you
You've
take
also got
500k damage every 2 seconds.
Well,
Can
you
we
don't
not-
take the
it's just-
tornado for that long.
3, 2,
It's unrealistic, let me put it that way.
Yeah, but when they say heal through it, it doesn't mean everyone that who's going to circle gonna get the tornado.
No,
It's
there's
probably
one or
one
two
or
people.
two.
Yeah, I know, but if that is one person that is far away, obviously it's gonna be a little bit hard to keep up.
I'm just saying what they use. You called it out in advance since tornadoes can be seen from far away. And then healers kill
Also,
you.
can we
That's
not
their
please spawn the blades like exactly on the lane where we soak? Because I had like 3 pulls on the same line that I need to soak.
When the blades come out and you've got one on you, you need to first look, are they in front of me or behind me? If they're in front of you, you can run to a wall very easily. If they're behind you, you need to look where they actually are behind you. So if it's on the right, like over here where I'm pinging on the map, you need to go to the right wall if you're melee, and you need to run just back to the entrance if you're ranged. And same if it's on the left, you need to go, like if it's over here. If you're a melee, you need to go to this wall here ideally, and try not to hit anybody with it. Like I don't know what the best place to put yourself is completely, but like if you can, it depends a little bit on where the beam is. And you need to react accordingly. If the beam is in this slot or in this slot, you're gonna need to be standing in different places to not hit the person soaking, obviously. So it's something you're gonna have to judge for yourself. Just try not to aim them into people if you can. The people soaking don't have a lot of leeway to dodge the blades themselves.
Yeah, I was. I think I was soaking in the middle lane, and I think someone was stood on the lane as well. So when the blade hit me, it hit them as well.
Yeah,
So when I go
because when
forward,
the chaos happened, I couldn't move further. Because I was literally at the boss in the melee range.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you're soaking the beam and you get the shadow blade thing, it's unavoidable.
Yeah, it can be happens once, but not 3 pulled at the exact lane.
I don't think it was you, Snobby. I thought it might have been Paladin healing.
I don't know.
Unless they got a blade as well. I don't really know.
Well, the chance of it happening.
Is the recoil
very
working
low.
now?
It works fine for me. If it doesn't work for you, you need to reload.
I relooked multiple times. I'm always sucking after you, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you then. Doesn't matter.
If it's not working, you can use the 1-8 linked. It's working.
Yeah, I have.
Sometimes simpler solutions work better.
I like having the list as a rating on there.
Wise word.
Thanks.
I wish I had 100-yard range on the site.
Well,
Are we playing?
you got your answer.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warning. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Five, 4,
Sorry, then.
3. Warning. 2, 1.
You take it probably.
I have to take
If it's in melee, you just take it probably. It's easier.
Get the best for it as well.
And that one is the back left one, by the way. I hate that's one in the range camp.
Does it still
should
give
be
you
soaking,
runic?
you should be closer to melee.
Of course, but it doesn't give that much. No.
OP.
3, 2, 1.
Chaos. Dodge, swimming.
4,
How you can move.
2, 1.
And new beam coming anyway.
Warning.
Right, blade.
Tonga's got blades.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We're a bit too far back there, SK.
Sure, take it.
Kind of made me. The soak's coming soon.
Why was that too far back?
It's just you ran in between me and the blade, and I can't get further back myself.
Snappy.
Coming.
Back now. Yes.
I didn't get healed.
Yeah, I could have healed you.
Warning. 5, 4, 3, 2.
So we didn't get in now?
I'm in Sanders, move out.
Someone's gonna need to soak the back, front left one.
Okay, I'll take it.
Warning.
Your beams are up.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Chaos.
1.
Do we have a healing CD or something?
5, 4.
Just use tide.
Warning.
Wait, it's phase 2 soon.
Oh, jam.
Who's taking the left? No.
You guys need to not suck the wrong beam.
Yeah, you were taking the wrong one. There.
It swaps halfway through one of the where am I?
It was.
It swaps halfway through my second soak and probably whoever
2.
else is soaking at the same time as me. So you just need to make sure that you actually go back to the right one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So with that one, Dan, you had 2 stacks. Are you gonna take?
Yeah, I need.
You're gonna carry on, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay,
I have
okay.
to, I think.
Yeah, you just keep going with your stacks until you get to 6.
Yeah, it's just someone was stood in the wrong beam, so.
I mean, you don't really have to, ultimately, because of the time you spent anyway waiting for the new beam to come, which means the stacks are still gonna fall off fine.
I don't know. For consistency, I think we should always be going up to 6 for now anyway, just to make sure we're sort of not leaking all the fucking poo into the boss.
Fucking leaking. Yeah, I'll mark here.
That makes no sense, right? Because you know which ones in the position are getting solar soaked. So you only need to worry about the ones that are not getting solar soaked, which is set position. Just don't be a fucking baddie and walk into one.
Alright, so again, to reiterate, when I mean like far some direction, I mean the melee one that is furthest to the right. I can also call them melee left or melee right, doesn't really matter ultimately. So the back right and the back left, they're not going to be all the way out usually. They're normally going to be somewhere around like here or here, like in the range cap furthest away from the boss. Those are the ones that we're going to have the left one Gorgon to soak and the right one just the rest of the range what the immunities do. So if you get into a position like last time, Hate, where you had like the two on the right at like roughly the same, like roughly equally far to the right, just soak the one near the melee instead. The ranged one is going to be soaked by the ranged.
I can soak twice sometimes. I mean, both.
Oh, jam.
If there are overlap.
Yeah, it's just you shouldn't need to run to the range normally.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warning. 5, 4, 5, 4, 3, warning, 2, 1.
Blades.
Warning. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Chaos coming in very soon.
Did you do thing?
Ah, dodge.
5, 4, 3,
Just keep
2,
playing.
1. Warning.
Rest. Please growl. Follow the beam stacks.
5,
Blades.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh boy.
That was.
Come in.
5, 4, warning.
Soaks are coming in.
2, 1.
Perfection taking over now. Yeah.
It was surprisingly close considering.
So this try, I had to soak during the rupture reality, while the other tries I soaked after the that spell. Why does it keep changing?
I mean, sometimes he messes up his timers a bit, but it's also because people take random amounts of stacks sometimes.
Pegboy, do you just want to keep taking it during that?
Ideally, the way you do it is you can just swap out a little bit early if you need to.
No, I went in with this.
That would have been like 4 then, which is kind of low.
No, it
No,
should
it
be
was
fine
on-
because it swaps beams, so you still have a little bit of extra time.
I was only on 4 or 5 stacks when it started. So it might just take the 8 and then, like, whatever.
If you can live through it, it's...
You can't ice block it or anything, so...
No, but it hasn't been a problem so far. I haven't died to like a feeling yet.
So you're gonna take it until it disappears then?
Yeah.
Unless someone before you took this, of course.
Jaeger.
Yep.
Can I be the second soccer so I can debase the shield?
I don't mind.
On the left, you know what?
Yeah,
Sure.
I can go in if you want.
because Maiden usually out of my range.
Yeah, she has been liking to put the beams on the right hand side tonight.
Yeah, unlucky.
I'm fucking lucky.
Can't you go like really close and still hit it? Like where the maiden stands right now?
Possibly.
I can take the first one though. So
Yeah, just swap you around.
Oh, okay.
Don't forget to send it if there's a something.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warning.
Always gets wrong with his beam
4,
clones.
3, 2, 1.
Circuit.
5, 4, 3. Warning. 2, 1.
Blades are coming in very soon.
Third soccer. Third one.
Someone needs to soak.
Yeah, I had the.
Okay.
Keep getting the fucking blade, it's so annoying.
5, 4,
Unbound Chaos coming in soon.
2, 1.
So this timing's much better.
Dodge, you need to be in the beam.
2, 1.
I'll go in the next one.
Warning.
I mean, if Pegboy stayed in that one before the race, he would have died.
4,
I did.
2,
I did die.
1.
Get in the maiden.
5, 4,
Sure.
3, 2, warning, 1.
SK, you're next.
I don't think I can be out.
Yeah, I'll take it, I'll take it.
Ah, dodge.
I can take over now.
Wait,
Oh,
Sure, take it.
Heal me!
Just take it now.
2, 1.
I think you need to move further out than that. People taking way too much damage from that hand.
5, 4,
I'm after you sniping, right?
2,
No.
1. Warning.
Shoot, just take this next thing.
Yeah. I got it.
Yes.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Rip.
1.
P2. I like how when you're standing too far, it kind of like drags you into the middle.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I was killed.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This fight is a fucking disaster of mechanics, Jesus Christ.
Imagine having 7 daggers.
It's not even the daggers that are cancer, it's the swaps while the touch is going on. What it's just all a fucking disaster. All of it.
I think it's pretty fun.
No. Says the guy that just does the exact same thing throughout the fight.
Nice, good fight.
Maybe that's why they went with 5 rogues. Makes the fight easy.
Okay, guys, the only people who shouldn't run all the way back when the rupturing realities comes out is the people, like other people soaking the beams and the tanks. Everybody else should just be running back, otherwise you take so much damage. It's particularly bad if you have like 7 stacks. It's very hard to heal you up from 10% HP if you're standing in here where I'm jumping right now, because you think, oh yeah, this is gonna be fine, just like heroic. No, you run all the way out.
Do you need to do any like sort of DPS check in phase 1?
Yes.
Yes, of course. We need to get him to about like 30%.
But don't care about your DPS now.
And
Don't
we need
fucking
the
bother with
maiden
it.
to die, I believe. No, sorry, we need the maiden to be as low as possible during the 4th shield.
We need to do 800
about,
mil
like,
damage.
yeah, 23-24% of her HP in damage as well.
And everything above that is gonna be bad. So I don't know how much cleave we have, but maybe not both of the mages are fire. I don't know.
We'll find
Might
out when
have
we
to
get
see.
So we're gonna be a bit. But yeah, so the dream is for Avatar to be around like 30-35% when we face the P2, and the maiden to be in about like somewhere between 1 and 3% when the 4th shield begins.
You need to like what 800 mil or some shit to the maiden, right?
Pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it should be no problem. We're lacking DPS on it if that's the case.
Get her a bit more if we need to.
I mean, you're gonna have a warrior tunneling executes into it once it gets low. So
I wouldn't even worry about the maiden at the moment.
no, don't worry about any DPS. Just worry about doing the fight right.
Yeah, DPS is the easiest thing to change. Almost.
The only check we need to pass right now is the shield.
And the reach.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warning. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, what a fucking opener.
5, 4, 3. Warning. 2, 1.
Lights.
Let's open our dreams.
Done.
Thanks.
Sorry.
Get back.
I'm not a burst class, Leo. I didn't press a button. AFK.
AFK? I'm doing
I mean, you put down your Valkyrie and does all your damage.
Yeah, but I gotta buff it, dude.
Ah. Oh. Okay.
Having fun, James?
No, someone was behind me.
Oh no! Watch out!
Yeah, there's a blade through the middle. Careful, lyrics.
Eric, you're soaking up.
Sure, you ready? Yeah?
5, 4, 3,
Touch.
2, 1.
Let's take it, lyrics.
Unbound.
Cast.
Hey,
Turn, take the
fall.
beam.
Can I get a heal? Please!
Turn, can you take the beam?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That was the.
Yeah, I was on 9 stacks and I was gonna die and the beam was gonna hit the maiden anyway if it didn't move out.
There's no set timer for when the beam changes spots, right?
No.
Okay. Fuck this shit.
It does seem to do it all. It does seem to do it at the same time every time though. So it's weird that there isn't a timer.
That time worked out really nice because when your stacks dropped off, it was the beam
tries
stopped.
ago, yeah, 2 tries ago, it changed when you had like 5 stacks then, and now it changed when I had 5 stacks.
Well, to be fair, that's also related to how many stacks the people before you took. Where were you when you were screaming for heals, Hate?
In Africa.
Okay, don't go to Africa.
I need
Never
to
go to Africa.
Otherwise I'll kill James with chaos thing.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warning.
Hate, by the way.
5,
Far left beam.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Circuit in.
4. Warning. 2.
The mage is circuit. Blade.
Unlucky done.
Get out.
Yeah.
Warning. 5, 4.
Getting
3,
chaos soon. Rest
2,
down, please.
1. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warning.
Any beams?
5, 4, 3,
You guys move up when you're ready.
1.
Eric,
Maiden.
soak all the way right.
Shrill, I'm moving now.
5, 4, 3, warning, 1.
Lyrics move out, I'll take it.
Let's get you next.
I'm bound soon, so much guys.
Is that what's up? Chaos, Sarah, take over after. People done. Sarah, take. Run away.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Plates.
Fucking kidding me again.
5, 4,
Fuck this game.
3, 2, warning, 1.
Top
Everybody
back
rush.
right. Top back right.
Chaos.
4,
God.
3,
No.
2, 1.
Oh my god, this is. I have never ever. This is so stupid!
Oh, this is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Bye.
Enjoy.
I mean, I can take over in about 8 seconds.
I cannot do the far one. Yeah.
We can't do it anyway with 2 down.
4, 3, 2,
So it just doesn't work.
1. Warning.
Slow but steady
Archer?
is the race, boys.
How many pulls
Yeah.
is this
Timing
boss supposed to
sounds
take?
so annoying sometimes.
300.
More than mistress.
I mean, the hardest part is transition. I think getting the transition right,
4,
and then having enough DPS to kill a boss in the last phase.
1.
Last phase soaking is what
We get well. I mean, the last phase. Soaking is
P2 is not very hard now.
5,
It's hardest on the healers and the DPS
2,
required to pull the numbers properly. Like the soaking itself in the last phase is actually very easy. The way you do it anyway. You just set up 2 markers, I believe, for soaking the ranged marks, and then you just have people immune them off if you can. And then you've dedicated soakers for the like the meteors on the floor. It gets easier the longer the phase goes, which is also kind of stupid. Because there's less and less meteors, like you wipe out a lot of the floor in the beginning on purpose, so you don't have to spread out as much to soak stuff. And then you just have very simple, like 1 row, I believe, like in each direction, 1 row and 1 column. And like a small platform. So the soaking becomes very easy after the first drop to realities. I don't think P2 is going to be the big problem here. I think it's going to be doing P1 correctly, particularly the last part of it. There is some finicky stuff with the energy and the shield you have to do.
Okay, but now can I have a nice answer? Right.
How many wipes?
No. I'm just saying, can you tell me you were like joking or something? That wasn't true.
I mean,
That's what it is.
I was dead serious about 7
quite
million.
sincere. Absolutely.
Method did 450 some pulls, and the third guild that killed it, the Chinese guild, did 800 some pulls.
Well, I mean, to be fair, they were mostly wiping to the DPS check more than the mechanics.
Yeah,
So
but
we're looking at 1000 watt.
Also, this fight was completely different when they did.
And then you got to multiply
Also that.
all of the like attempts it took for these other guilds by about 15, then you get what we can do it in.
If this was the first week of this boss, we'd never get past the fucking Shadow Blades, like the first set of them. So.
No problem.
Hope they had breaks.
10 minutes a night.
Probably break them next.
Wow.
They should do that for the next race, have a counter for wipes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warning.
Well, I mean, guess you can always use DBM if you want that.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Don't run across the beam.
Five,
Second.
3, warning. 2,
I'll
1.
take. Blades. If you're gonna drag it straight through the middle, can you say something in Discord? Just so we know.
Warning. 5, 4, 3.
Also, this blade is gonna
Finishing
go.
this one.
Yes, coming soon.
I guess.
Get your D. What thing?
Yeah, I'm coming in now. Just run forward if you can.
5,
Yep, rep,
4,
rep.
3, 2.
Yeah, we need to run in opposite directions. I think.
Warning.
Blades.
I'm gonna go back.
Sure, we're on the way in the left
New
one.
beam.
Sorry, Cheryl.
1.
Maiden.
5, 4. Warning. 3, 2, 1.
Second one out. Alright, get back on Avatar.
Non-existent. Jesus.
Very sure.
Chaos now. Swap with me after this caster. Press him, please.
Warning.
Get out.
Snipey.
Oh.
4,
I need healing.
2,
I'm dead.
1.
Oh, bye, sir.
Who was soaking my beam there?
Usually it just sounds similar.
5, 4. Warning. 3, 2, 1.
I was on 1%.
That's fucking shit. Like, you take damage from the AoE, then get a Shadow Blade, and you got the stacks.
2, 1.
Yeah, you can get kind of dicked on. I guess that's why you've got the Shadow Blade lighting up your wig or your unit frame thing, wig aura, so healers can hopefully react in time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fucking hell, it spawns so many.
The first one is the hardest one.
5, 4.
The less of the platform, the rest, the less soaks you have to do. Once you're halfway through P2, you get like 2 or 3 of the major things you have to walk into.
When this boss decides to target you with everything while you have to soak, you're done.
Mate, just go bare for me.
Beer for my IRL.
You might just trade me, shoot. It's expensive too.
What am I gonna spend the gold on?
Good
Prostitutes.
Foul dreams.
You may just give me all your gold if that's the case.
I'm gonna sell it, mate.
Okay.
Banned.
You might just
Fucking-
buy tokens and then like fucking sell those and buy Destiny 2 easy.
I'm lining my pockets with 2 gold, or €2 rather.
Shame you can't use Blizzard's fucking fantasy money for anything but the shitty video games.
Yeah.
You can buy packs in Hearthstone, totally worth.
No, I'd rather jump in a fucking hole.
Oh, you're doing that all night today,
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
Well, it's more like his corpse floating down a hole, but
Yeah.
I'd rather fuck myself, so yeah, I can put it like that.
just do that every night, boys.
Not in the good way.
All the good ways.
I kinda like this fight though. Don't like the 8 timings, but yeah.
Yeah, the timings are a bit spicy
Pretty easy
sometimes.
boss otherwise, I'd say.
Yeah, I love the clench when we swap.
That's great.
Some
Fucking
really
Colorado rock every time.
spicy ones.
This time, like, went super smooth, I think.
Not for me.
Yeah,
went perfect.
when you're like halfway into the beam and there are like 3 million in front of you and the chaos comes in, you think, oh well.
2.
Guess
fine,
I
can
pray.
move.
Warning. 5, 4,
Chaos.
3, 2, 1. Five,
Sure, take over.
4. Warning. 2, 1.
Blade's coming.
Done. Oh, same shit.
Yeah. Always get this one.
Unbelievable.
Hey, we always get this one, right?
Yeah.
Warning.
Right.
5,
Unbound chaos coming soon.
2, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's like there's kind of a timing thing to most of the fight.
Warning.
Okay, the left side's in the middle, isn't it?
5, 4, 3,
The choking.
2, 1.
Maiden?
5, 4, 3, 2,
Touch.
warning 1.
Lurks, I'm taking on.
I can't do it. Cannot.
Unbound.
To be pretty close to the melee here. Sarah, take it over, please.
Warning.
I-
5, 4,
Get out.
3, 2, 1.
Can people not run over the purple beams with chaos? Because they don't drop like they don't drop exactly beneath you. So when I'm running on it with chaos behind me, I'll sometimes get
Yeah, if
hit
you're
by it.
too close to the beam, you can also fuck people in a circle. Right, boys.
The tainted matrix where she runs into the purple beam, right?
5,
Yeah, that's usually when like somebody in the beam dies,
1.
and the tanks are moving the boss, like the maiden at the same time. It just goes through and hits her while you're on the way. It's not really a good way to avoid that, other than just doing the beams correctly, essentially.
So I died from tainted matrix because somebody else something wrong with.
Yeah, I assume somebody died from.
I took
rupture.
5 million damage, like from the thing.
It
rupture
looks
and
like
then-
SK was soaking and he died from rupture reality, so it just went through and hit the maiden.
No, that's my second death.
That's the one where we all got fucked.
Yeah, so right after that.
Yeah, but I was done soaking at that point. I had 6.
Yeah, it's just you took damage from standing in the beam 0.5 seconds before the thing went out. So. Well, either you swapped too early and nobody else was in the beam, or you died from the rupture realities and the beam went through and hit the maiden. Either case is pretty bad, but shit happens, I guess.
I got killed by someone else's Unbound Chaos. I got rest and then I ran into it again, but it was too late.
I actually just noticed that there's another blade in the back. What the fuck?
There were 2 blades in the back.
Yes.
You just take them to the back here, right? Then nothing, basically.
And if you're arranged and you get one at the back, if you can aim it like sort of almost backwards, that's great.
Yeah, if you're ranged, you can just run to the back wall and you'll be fine normally.
Do melee get them?
Or they can also get the one
yeah.
from the back, yes. They just need to
Yeah,
run
yes.
to the wall where the blade is.
Sometimes when I do get it, I put in the middle like this.
5, 4, 3,
You're in the middle away.
1. Warning.
Don't know why my bloodlust button's not working.
5, 4,
You must have
Okay.
2, 1.
I mean, I wish I could. It's not working.
Jam it hard.
Maybe there's some weird macro I've got or something.
5,
So again.
4, warning. 2, 1.
At least you've got plenty of time for the touches.
I got it again.
It seems to be a constant.
Go down. I got this.
I'm gonna die here.
No, move. I got it. Don't worry.
5, 4,
Okay.
3,
I don't,
1.
Stress and please. Can't.
Melee, please
No.
go stand on this purple beam.
That is a lot of
Dude.
food.
4, 3, 2, 1.
That's your beam.
Warning. 5, 4,
Watch out. Okay. I'm not going.
Yeah, I mean,
Aiden.
5, 4, 3,
That's
2,
good.
warning, 1.
Yeah, this DPS takes very easy.
Why did Batunga only take 3?
Yeah, I switched off.
Cannot be standing there.
I was 10 a bit to the left.
Warning. 5.
Yeah, but it can drop to the right of where you're standing, so it's still
1.
just directly on the beam. Need to be a bit further away.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warning.
I want to just remove the healing absorb off this fucking debuff.
Maybe you could actually do the soaking normally instead of stacking immunities for them.
3, 2, 1.
What we actually getting the boss to when we wipe?
If that same thing happens, I can just
normally like
go in
70%.
and use dispersion and tank the rupture realities.
That's pretty much the timing we get every time, I think. So
Yeah, I mean,
I just didn't see you. You're a small goblin in dispersion. I couldn't see you.
Thank you.
Dodge, to make our beam less spicy, can we get the melee to fuck off from the right beam at the boss range, and then you just start at the melee range and then run towards me and I run towards you?
I
And then
started like in the middle and that worked fine. Like,
Yeah, but
I had to
I only get 5.
bit, but you know.
I don't get enough stacks if we do it like that.
Oh, you didn't get right.
So I think if we just hold it
Again, you don't need to get 6 stacks on that one in particular because when the beams swap, there's still time enough for the stacks to drop. Like my stacks drop when Lyrics is on 2 stacks, I think. So
Yeah, but it's not a fixed swap. It, like sometimes I get 10 stacks, sometimes I get 8, and then sometimes I get 4.
yeah, but what I mean is just you can go out on 4 and it's still fine.
Okay. Whatever.
Right,
Just
so
keep doing
I'll
it.
just start in the middle then, and you
Yeah.
keep going until the middle.
Also, do we have a Jeeves down?
I feel like I just repaired.
Yeah, I might have missed.
At least corpse run is really fast.
Thank God for that. If any, it was like 2 minutes every time. You have to spend 2 minutes running and 5 minutes looking at the boss.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warning. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Five, 4,
Sorry.
3. Warning. 2, 1.
Blades coming. What's realities can out?
Done.
I'm already here.
Oh, on top of me. Okay.
Sorry.
1.
You stood right at the back, so.
Yes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warning.
New beams.
Middle Shiro when you're ready.
Yes. Me.
3,
Go.
2, 1.
Defensive protocol.
Five, 4. Warning. 3, 2, 1.
I got it time.
Unbound
Unbound coming now. And just stacking on the beam. 5 spirals in front of me, 3 behind.
Yeah, I mean, I got absolutely fucked by the blades as well.
3, 2, 1.
Done.
I'm here.
Right side soaking is pretty dumb.
4, warning, 3, 2,
Good luck, Sterling.
A quick heal. Good luck
Here
with
they
that.
have it.
Yeah, almost 200% heal reduction.
2, 1.
Ready, Snivy. Oh, Sarah.
I have 6 stacks.
Same, 9, let's go.
Same.
Go for it, boy.
Ah, you died on.
Oh,
Yeah, he wasn't in the beam, so we got hit. The fuck?
I was going to the beam, but then the maiden crossed us.
4.
Bad, man.
Unlucky.
So got to the second shield, though. Fuck, yeah.
I felt golden.
So we're dying to that rupture. With like a healing debuff, so.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Probably need to pop something here.
Everything.
Also, it just seems like a few people are just taking damage from what's it called, unbound chaos before or something, and then they die, or they're just not moving far enough away. Like you should never be taking almost 5 million damage from it like Dutch did, and that is just way too much.
Do you want the rallying cry there?
If you're standing like right, possibly yeah. If you're standing like right behind the beam, like here where I'm jumping right now, you should only take about 3 million. So if you're taking 5, you're definitely standing in the beam. And if you're doing that when you're not soaking, actually staying probably in the middle, honestly. If you're doing that when you're not soaking the beam, you're a huge liability for healing, in particular if you've got stacks already. It takes a lot of healing when you've got 70% healing reduction to heal 5 million damage. It's already hard enough to top yours is.
From a healing point of view, I think we're trying to like put spare heals in to keep you as high as possible when you've got the healing debuff. Like, we're not going to top you at all until it's dropped.
No, I mean, you should never die from like 70-80% HP anyway, unless you're doing something wrong.
Do you have set cooldowns to use? On like, or just using them when you feel like it? Because we could definitely use 2 on that rupture with all the healing debuffs out.
We're kind of using them when we feel like it. We're doing.
Maybe put a healing tide and revival for that part.
Problem is we'll need 2 because the room's so big.
Yeah, so if you are on different sides, you're not.
Yeah, no.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warning. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that's what's wrong with my bloodlust.
But not bound.
I'm retarded.
5,
No, it is bound.
3, warning, 2.
But it's bound to something else for some reason. I don't normally take this talent, I guess.
Okay. Annoying.
Oh, we're talking in the
I got
wrong
you,
one.
man. I got you.
Warning.
Go, go.
5,
If you're gonna drop the blades to the same wall, you obviously can't be stacking like that.
This is gonna be bad.
Mm-hmm. I'm out.
5, 4,
Can't blame
3, 2, 1.
you. Maybe.
Warning.
Sure, I'll take one more if you want.
Put the blades on this first.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Just take it when you can.
And maiden. And Rick, make sure you're in.
5,
It's a
4,
bit left.
warning, 3, 2, 1.
Get an avatar. Typing that is the right team.
Oh. This is a hard.
Warning.
Mistakes were made. I've got it. I've
You
got it.
just soak after the
Cheers.
Nice.
Ah, this is.
1.
Good luck.
Let's get out of the way now.
Ah, we have a swap over again on a rupture.
I want to cry real life.
Yeah, if you're standing on top of the beam, you
Jack, I get the new one. Far right.
Yeah, all the way to the right.
5, 4, 3,
Yeah, so
2,
chaos first.
1.
If you're like for the realities, if you're standing like at the very edge of the beam, you only take about a little bit more than 2 million damage. So taking anything more than 3 million if you're not a tank is absolutely unacceptable. Somebody else has to take them. Yeah, goodbye. Guys fan out and start soaking.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I got 2 of them. Fuck off. Ah! Ah!
Those MLG tornado dodges.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sometimes if you're lucky and you've got 2 tornadoes coming for the one you're soaking, you can actually sidestep them both. So make sure to keep that in mind. If there's a tornado coming, you might be able to just dodge it while still being in the circle.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Do shadow blades go through the person or just to the person?
Through.
Yeah, I'm ready.
But the reason you try and get out of the way yourself is because it drops a puddle on you always.
So it goes through me and can hit people behind me, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
So if you aim it at Hames, you get extra points.
I'll try to do that for the
Headshot here.
I think got him.
Yeah.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warning.
First time tonight I guess the beam location, right?
5,
Amazing.
4, 3, 2, 1. Five, 4, 3. Warning. 2, 1.
Running back.
And if you're gonna drag them through the middle, please say so.
Warning. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Chaos coming in now. Make sure you're ready.
Oh god.
Why? Ah.
5,
Why would someone
4,
run through the line?
3, 2,
Yeah,
1.
it's a good question.
Warning.
New beams?
5,
Oh fuck, I'm on the wrong side.
3, 2, 1.
Shrell, are you ready? It's in the middle.
5, warning. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I'm here.
You can go out, Joe.
Chaos. Yeah.
Warning.
Move.
Some. Oh, you died.
3, 2, 1.
Goodbye. The 10 stack dream.
Unlucky.
5, 4. Warning. 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, you need to make sure you chuck Frelia heal every time he's soaked touch. Especially
Trying
beam, by the way.
Trying to shield him, but sometimes he goes out of range.
Yeah, it should be SK show.
5, 4.
I know the timing is a bit iffy, but you should always have time to do like a quick heal on him before you need to dodge chaos. If you just prioritize that, ideally. Otherwise, he's probably gonna die.
Can do it, boys.
I mean, I did, but my class is just shit.
3, 2.
Yeah, I see that 400k heal.
When we get that second unbound chaos, can you not be stood next to the purple beam? Because it's quite hard for me to get in there and take it off Brow. I think that's probably why I died. If that makes sense, because I think there are about 2 or 3 people around it, so I can't stand near it as well, because I'll kill you probably.
Yeah, that's a valid complaint. If you're not the next guy going in or the guy inside it, fuck off from that fucking thing. Jesus.
Stand right next to it. There's plenty of space otherwise. There are 3 other beams. So that's about 70% of the room you're free to use.
Can you swap Frelia and Hames on the red rooms?
Yes, I can do that.
I think Hames normally is on the right-ish anyway. And Frelia's on the left-ish anyway.
Consider it then. I should swap Crazy and Ryan as well then.
No, Ran is normally on the right.
Yeah, I'm on the right usually.
Okay. So it should be fine now. Anyways, the break is going now, so make sure you make good use of it. You can try another hour and 50 minutes of life when you come back.
All the wrongs and every reason why we've changed. free, and I can't break away. I thought that I could keep it low. Take it easy, take it slow. We ended up just like before, so take it easy, take it easy. I thought that I could keep it low. Take it easy, take it slow. We ended up just like before, so take it easy.
Alright, the break is over now.
Do we have repair pod?
Let's get a portal up and summon Goblin as well. Very quiet tonight.
Yes.
Five, four, three, two, one. Warning. Five, four, three, two, one. Five, four, three. Warning. 2, 1.
Blades coming in now. Get back.
Warning. 5, 4.
Move from Browers, please.
Man, I'm not getting back. Yes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warning.
Some of you are still taking way too much damage. You really need to grab on.
1.
Shrubs all the way on the left, yeah.
5, 4. Warning. 3, 2, 1.
Jagger?
That wasn't really good way for me to take that one.
I will just suck it off.
When are you gonna help us? Nitaka, you need to get in now.
Help!
Warning. 5, 4, 3, 2,
I'm inside this.
1.
In the middle.
Warning.
Yeah, there's exactly one circle for the right beam, so I think we're getting phase 2 pretty soon.
Don't worry, I'll go for the 20.
The 20.
Yeah, just ice block the instant.
That's fine. Stay here for another 10 seconds. So I'll, Apparently it kills you. What? Kills
Yeah,
you?
10 stacks.
Chaos flames through ice block.
No
That's
cheesing
just
allowed here, boys.
unlucky.
You are allowed to cheese the rest of the 5 rows.
I'll be right back. 2 minutes. Sorry.
3, 2, 1.
It's only gonna be 2 minutes of looking at the boss anyway.
Need to tie a noose.
Need to load the gun.
What are we walking to right now?
5,
It's just some meme tier, beam soaking.
1.
Anyways, yeah. Again, in particular the melee, you need to run out further. Again, you want to stay close, you can run back quicker, but right now just go far away. If we need more DPS, we'll try and optimize it a bit more in the future, but just get as far away as you can now. Even if you're a rogue.
We got a dead Dutch.
Yeah, he said we're just gonna be back in 2 minutes. Trying to make something in the break, I guess.
We still need people not to move in the shadow beam lane when Unbound Chaos is casted. Because that will fuck the shortcut and the person after.
Name and shame.
I wish I had the fucking time to look at who it was, but I'm too busy not dying, hopefully.
Well, most likely we're gonna wipe, so just take the time out of DPS and to find out who it was and just name and shame. Like, everyone needs to learn. Like, I'm making mistakes, and
It's
I don't.
time to bully.
People need to realize they're making mistakes in order to improve. So it's not personal. It's just, yeah.
Fucking brambles.
Fucking brambles.
I don't even fucking know what they are.
What even is a bramble?
You never
You're just
saw them
dragged by
coming.
a boss.
It's just what happened every so often on scenarios. You got rooted by something and you had to dispel it.
Sometimes you got rooted multiple times and died. It was a strange bug.
I was just unlucky, dude. Nice bug.
I mean, at least it happened less when Kira was there.
T was suck.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I was almost.
Clutch, please.
5, 4, 3, warning, 2, 1.
I mean, like clockwork, every time I get this blade.
Alright, Rupture Realities. After the Rupture Realities, we get a
Tell me
KS,
about
the
it.
classic
It's always the
thing.
second.
Warning. 5,
Is it second or first? Whatever.
I think that's the first one.
1.
Yes.
That was a bad move, Akoi.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I see jump there, Dutch.
Warning.
Gonna be in the middle.
I'm in front,
5,
just drop out even.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm the main.
That's good.
5, 4, warning, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, sorry. Didn't see you, little gobbo.
Fuck?
Goodbye.
I'm guessing that was back right. It looked more like
Yeah, that was hate.
middle melee. But
Did you show yours?
It was from the other side.
Hmm. Ah.
5,
Classic Armageddon thing.
3,
I also like panicked. I saw the pack right one not being sold. JK sold and there's a fucking goblin in there.
To be fair,
Yeah, that's
though,
why I wanted my FUI updated. My friendly name.
it takes a retarded amount of time for this touch to explode. You're sitting there and like, should I immune now? If we do it now, it's probably gonna be like 7 seconds before it actually fucking explodes.
Does anyone have friendly nameplates working with LVI?
Yeah, I did, okay. I was sucking the beam and you jumped on me when Unbound Chaos came. You stunned one on me.
But I was on the side. I wasn't. I mean, in the line. I was like this.
You were on the line. I was pretty close to the boss, so I think I can soak in the back.
Okay, we'll try to be farther.
Also, if you're too close to the beam as well, you don't have to be exactly on it. You can still drop something in front of something. So you have to be careful of that as well. There's not a lot of leeway with it. Well played, Blizzard.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warning. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Lyrics, please.
5, 4, warning. 3, 2, 1.
Thanks.
I didn't get it.
Done.
Good man.
Warning. 5, 4, 3.
Chaos is going to be coming very soon.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warning.
New beam as well.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sure, we're on the left one next time.
From Minne.
5.
Lyrics, you're not on the beam.
Warning.
Fuck.
2, 1.
We're gonna get quick P2, boys. That's good. I'll take it now, get on this. Yes, sir, I can get the beam. Ah, he's just
Warning.
facing that.
5.
So any class can solve these things?
Yeah, anything, anybody can solve them.
2, 1. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You get the dark marks. Immune as many of them as you can. Otherwise, we're gonna have 2 of them move out to the range camp, I think. And 1 on the melee.
Oh, back.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Good.
1.
Fight shit.
5, 4,
More of it already.
3.
91% P2, let's go.
The boss is going down pretty fast and like
Like, P2 isn't really that long if you don't P1 properly. Probably gonna get 3 roughly rounds in total. If nobody dies with Dark Max, of course, but that's probably gonna happen, so.
How many shields are we gonna get?
We leak energy during the 4th shield to the boss, so he eats her while the shield is going. So we need to DPS 3 shields down. It's kind of a weird skip you do, where to maximize DPS of time on the boss, you get her down to like 2%, 1% HP. Then while the shield is going, you just jam your deck into the boss. And then just before the shield goes off, you make sure he has 100 energy, so he eats her. Gains like a very small amount of HP, and then you go down. Traffic with the boss below 35. Getting that transition correct is probably the hardest part of the fight. You need some very specific damage on the maiden. Honestly, now that the boss's HP has been nerfed by 5%, you probably don't need to do it correctly anymore, but might as well.
50% of the fuel and column was good.
3, 2, 1.
It's a start.
That's the fucking story of this girl's life. Jesus Christ, almost good.
3, 2, 1.
Almost not shit.
Thing really.
5, 4.
You either live long to see yourself become good, or you die shit.
Wait.
It happened again.
I mean, I've had that blade every single try, so.
Me, it's just hard-coded into the game that Dan gets out.
I don't know what's happening.
Bro, you're on the wrong one.
What?
I'm staying here till I die. I live.
That's
I'm on
the
9
thing,
stacks,
you're
goodbye.
You're dead, man. Literally uneven.
But we didn't leak poo into the boss, so it's good.
Well, I mean, you can always come and saying it.
No, I saw the debuff though.
Blade.
One through the middle, can't they?
4, 3, 2, 1.
A lot.
I'm a bit away.
Get him
Take
in.
7.
5, 4, 3,
Touches.
2, 1.
I'll take it now.
Okay.
Not close.
Chaos, get out, SK.
Oh,
What, you're in mine?
You're on the wrong one.
Oh
Jagger.
yeah, right. They swapped, but this one stayed. Right. That's a fucking
This
good
fight is a disaster.
Hey guy, raid leader Jagger Cash here.
Please don't ever pronounce it like that again.
That was actually a pretty good debate, though.
5, 4, warning, 2, 1.
You're the next one done.
I am on the floor with.
Unlucky.
Again.
No, Jackson.
Getting those nice 1k ticks from AG.
Nice sucking shit off.
Nice slow fall. Fuck my life.
Wow,
You can
51%.
still whack you mid-air.
Good tonight. Just 51% to go.
That's quite a bit.
But that's only P1.
Shaman top DPS nerf.
Hey, I was busy fucking slow falling.
I mean, I should hope that he's doing good damage. He doesn't have to do anything else in this fight. He can sit there and hit the boss.
My excuse is being dead. Though that's probably worse than doing low DPS.
It's sad because I'm almost dying without doing any mechanics as well. I'm just so fragile.
I'm gonna just press Ank.
You will go fucking torrent for extra health.
No!
Critical percent damage, man.
And before Torrent makes your hitbox bigger, so you get hit by more shit.
This is true, you can't be Torrent for the next boss.
You might go rest of
they
Shayna
changed
so you can just heal yourself.
Yeah, they made the P2 ones always the same, so you don't actually need to do that anymore. Although it still helps a lot though, so it's just no longer a requirement.
I still think I'm required to be a goblin for that.
To be honest, the only people who really required it were priests, which is also fucking retarded.
Death Knights too.
No, you want
they
Draught of Souls, dude.
Yeah, Draft of Souls.
Priest could go Draught of Souls too.
Wait, what?
Alright, so
Listen,
hold the
can
balls. I need to do.
can root himself.
Right. Now there's no excuse for people not saying me I'm a chicken now.
Oh my god, damn. You look ugly as shit.
Mate, you look fucking great.
He's fine.
I look beautiful.
5,
Don't believe the
4,
chick.
3,
Leave him alone.
2, 1. Warning.
I take it back. I now know what I've been doing wrong.
5, 4,
So
3,
when I'm switching specs to get Maelstrom at the start, I don't have enough mana to Bloodlust. Because they added a mana cost to Bloodlust. Fuck.
A disaster.
It's quite a lot of mana. I just used it then, and yeah.
Yeah, it's like 50k.
Somewhere down to 10% mana, so I was like,
I'm
just
to switch specs.
guys. Batunga, Dan, or whatever.
This is why Elias broke.
Don't know about that one.
2, 1.
Where's the chaos? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Use it whenever the fuck he wants.
3, 2, warning. 1.
You mean? Wait.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Maiden.
Joe, you ready?
Warning.
Let's get good. KS coming in soon.
5,
Here it is.
4, 3,
I'm
Get in,
done.
try and get in when you can.
1.
Life Cocoon is sick.
told you.
5,
Yeah, you just saved me.
3, 2, 1.
Get back, get back.
I'm against the fucking wall and it kills me.
Barris in the middle now.
4, 3,
Yes.
2,
Cycle will.
1.
Millie worship it.
Warning.
Really?
Somebody soaked.
Really, Gugalin?
It's you?
That wasn't on you, by the way.
So,
No, she's punching me. Ow!
4, 3, 2.
No,
Goodbye,
trying
Dan.
to punch me.
Nice block.
Get wrecked, bitch.
And time to invest.
Yep. Listen.
Actually, I could train in the air.
Why are you sprinting to middle? You should be going to the walls all the time.
But I can't reach the walls. I was in the middle.
You had sprint up. You used it and went to middle. You could have went to the walls.
Just stick to the wall. Walls are comfy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warning.
Do you bloodlust in Jameson before?
I did then.
4,
Stop doing that.
It's kind of difficult because I don't always have the mana. So someone just dropped that behind me and I'm scared.
I had a bad time as well.
5, 4.
How much maelstrom do you actually get from starting out?
50. But it means I can put up one of my abilities before the fight starts.
Be a blade for the melee, careful.
Warning. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warning.
The beams right on us in the middle.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sure, we're on the left now.
Yeah, I was dropping blade.
Yeah, go next.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Going in now.
warning, 1.
I am on Sabbath.
I went in instantly, got 2 stacks, pretty good. Again? Yes.
Warning.
Personals.
5, 4, 3, 2,
We need someone on father.
1.
Yeah, you took 10 stacks.
That was the maiden getting hit, right?
Yeah, this guy got 10 stacks and died. Yeah.
5,
Yes.
4, 3.
For me, getting 10 stacks doesn't kill all of you.
No, you got 10 stacks, the beam went through and it hit the maiden while the realty's been off, so
5, 4,
everybody
3,
blew up.
2.
Slow fall.
5,
It's the only fucking bright side of my night. So
1.
Well done. Indy. I had they disabled the comments on the Battle.net name changed back again. Please no bully.
How's it called now?
Just Blizzard Battle.net again. Instead of Blizzard app.
Blizzard app was such a fucking stupid name.
Mine still says Blizzard app.
Yeah, they're gonna change it back in September, I think, isn't it?
Blizzard
I mean, app stands for application.
It's a very literal name.
Not in 2017.
Have you seen that they've hired more forum guys? And they're called the Forum Engagement Team.
5,
The foreign engagement team. Sounds like something Trump would put together.
sounds like something I would join.
My combustion is on cooldown, which is great.
Well, you don't need it for another fucking 20 seconds or so.
35 seconds though.
Nah, unlucky.
That's very unfortunate.
5, 4, 3, warning, 2, 1.
It's gonna be one through the middle.
Like clockwork.
Sorry, Jaeger. Can't see it.
Every time.
I was on the other side of the room, man.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2.
So yeah, move from web browsers, please.
Chaos coming in now. Careful.
5, 4, 3.
Oh, the HBS is going.
1.
Alright, new
Warning.
beams coming. Left one
She's
is
in
in
the
the
same
middle.
spot. Same spot.
Oh no.
Other one is gonna
Look
go
out
through the
for
middle
them.
here, guys. Careful.
2, 1.
Hit the maiden.
5, 4,
Jäger?
3,
Yeah, I'm in here.
Okay.
2, 1.
Sarah, can you take it now?
Warning.
Good luck healing me up.
5, 4,
I'm dead.
3, 2, 1.
They did it, Pokchan.
Even fucking Midas does a change thing.
Yeah, Pridus is shit for this fight.
5,
Yeah.
4, 3,
This is
2,
bad. Prowler's dead.
1.
This is bad in general.
5, 4, 3, warning, 1.
If you're gonna go to the side, or try and make it to the side, actually get to the side. Like, use his cooldown or something to move quicker.
That's the one where you have to go take the touch.
Did it, boys. Phase 2.
So it's like almost 3 minutes in, yeah. That one.
Good touch. He gave his life for the beam.
Multitasking. Also got this touch.
5, 4, 3,
What a
2,
legend.
1.
You need to be kind of fast on the right beam when that swamp certain comes in a kind of an awkward time with the on by case. It's right after the maiden shield.
Is that a feast?
Oh,
Too bad mastery food is better than a feast.
Same.
like a 50 DPS difference.
Still.
I'm just gonna be cheap.
Let's go stamina food, boys.
Stamina fast as well.
People not having 5 mil HP. The fuck?
Not everybody uses legendaries that are chests and legs or heads.
Emo reroll.
Unlucky.
Appreciate it, man.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warning. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Five, 4, 3. Warning. 2, 1.
Those rounds just come out.
I like that.
Yeah. it's noticeable.
Very
3, 2.
So
That's
I
when
guess.
you go in.
Yeah.
Five,
Yeah, I guess.
4,
Fine.
3,
Oh shit,
2,
it's wrong
1.
New beams are coming up now anyway.
Are you back, going? Or am I dead anyway?
Fuck knows. I have no idea if I'm back.
Well, your
Just
voice
froze
is
for
back.
15 seconds.
Oh, lyrics.
I'm coming.
Ready to have some fun?
Taking over. Let's go!
Get
Let
on the
me
maiden,
out.
boys.
3, warning.
I'm ready now. I'm
Hey,
going in.
come soak!
I'm sucking, jeez.
Lyrics, you can leave the beam now if you feel like it.
That's good.
I'm
That's a
alive.
Fuck!
We both just have to get like 4 more. It's only 100% reduction, so.
Just laying hands.
Yeah, just
For
heal more.
30% of your HP.
Mm-hmm.
Does Guardian Spirit still get you to 40% if you take 100% less healing?
Does it heal you to 40% or set your HP? I think so.
Cauterize
Yes.
seems to work.
Taking my head, Snipey, not having 5 battle rest pets and 5 bloodless pets in 2K17. Just rolling with your boys all day.
Unlucky.
What are we wiping to now?
BL.
Mechanics.
Tech boy, disconnect. Yeah, we didn't do enough damage, something. So.
It's not about trusting Pegboy. It's about trusting the rest of the raid to not bloodlust 3 seconds into the fight. And ruining my second loss.
I mean, if it's always you, then it should be fine.
Yeah, like it was on Maiden. I lost 1 second later, bloodlust!
Nobody.
But I can bloodlust on the pool if it's annoying for Shaman.
I mean, it's not like you're gonna get the second bloodlust anyway, so.
Nah, exactly.
What do you mean? You use it immediately, then you have 3 loss.
Like,
I
now
got
I
it,
can
we'll
last,
see.
but the next spell I cannot.
I'll
just
go bloodlust on the pool. If anybody else bloodlusts, I'm actually gonna go to your house and kill you.
I'll bloodlust Dutch.
Do
It's
it,
fine.
James. Do
No,
it.
I'm bloodlusting.
I
You don't
can't,
touch
I
it,
haven't got the
button.
mana.
James, you can give Dutch his second loss.
Emo, innovate James so he can
Now we
get.
drum.
Yeah, we drum it. Easy fix.
Emo James pre-pots ancient mana potion.
I could just drum on the pool
I
instead.
changed specs and I have to mana pot. Very prolonged power.
Lyrics, you're in the beam.
Yeah.
5, 4,
A fair warning, half my cast bar is still red.
1.
Not sure if it will hold.
That's unfortunate. Blade coming
cool.
straight through the middle. Rounds is-
Warning. 5,
That's my bad.
3, 2, 1.
Emo resin. Yes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So stupid.
At least we have cauterize.
Near beam. Oh.
5,
Right one is in the
4,
middle.
3,
Blades.
2, 1.
Taking
Kill the
over.
maiden.
Oh, you didn't reset there. whatever.
This is supposed to have stacks.
5,
I'll just take it now.
4,
Sorry.
warning. 3, 2, 1.
I wasn't told.
That's her getting it now.
Please stop running over the purple beam.
Warning.
Can't stop.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Get back. Believe we get chaos now.
Warning.
New beams. All the way on the right. And the left one is in the middle.
4,
Needs to move to shoot.
2, 1.
Yes.
Have a healing CD or something.
Yeah,
I
time.
hate
5, 4,
Didn't press the
3,
buttons.
warning,
Shadow Blade.
1.
Touch.
James is suicide.
Somebody needs to take the right.
I got it.
one.
I got it. I got it.
That's not the one I'm talking about.
Okay.
Try.
I'll suck it. I'll suck it. I'll suck it.
Although I
That
didn't get a
wasn't
stack of
help.
the beam, so that's kind of fucked up. Direction needs to be in
I
the
took
beam.
it anyway,
not
Hade.
Thanks, Aid.
Do it. Kill the boss.
Unbound chaos.
No.
We're always
Oh.
gonna get that one.
Goodbye.
There's too many people dead.
Tran, you fucked me.
I mean, I was soaking at the beginning, because there was no one there.
Nice fucking rogue play, Tate. Didn't even press faint.
Yeah, I was like bursting the
Fuck
boss
Hade.
and then I realized it's too late, so I just died to just look through Jade.
Oh, that rogue dying to chaos. What is this?
If we get that slow on top of the beam, Asia's Carter is gone when we need to do the swap.
Mm-hmm.
Those are really bad times. How long is
It's
the cooldown
fun-
on ice block when you're fire, by the way?
5 minutes.
4.
Wait,
4
it's
minutes.
4? What the
Yeah.
fuck? When did they change it from 5?
Fuck knows.
Probably like 4 extensions.
Is it a
ago, and
trade
I
or
didn't
something?
realize.
Since we're gonna be only 5 touches, if me and Sarah are in the first 2, we're gonna need an extra immunity for the last one. We'll look at that when we get to it. Well, I mean, best try so far, I guess.
Frelia, you know when you did that soak there? Was it on the very left?
Yeah.
Because me and SK were both at a range, we were both doing the beam here. So like, we're gonna try and move forward a bit more, but like, if you do take rupture, just try and dip towards the middle if you can, and then go back to where you need to be. Just for heals for the range. If that's okay.
So go into the fucking middle.
Just like try and get a bit more to the middle, because there's more chance you'll be in range of one of us. Because
I
like,
guess.
Or at the very least, stand on the right side of the green circle.
yeah.
What's the cooldown on Hunter Bloodlust anyway?
Yeah, okay. Isn't it best for the soakers like to stay here? As they can.
Yes.
So they can, yeah. make
Until
move,
Unbound if Unbound Chaos comes, you need to be closer to the middle though. If you need to swap. If you don't need to swap the beam, like if you just entered it, you should still be around here.
Yeah, like I think even if you are done or after swapping, you should turn back here. Like this should be the fixed position.
Yeah, that should be where you normally stand.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just saying, if you're on like 4 stacks or something, the chaos comes in. You should be going towards the middle, then staying there until the other person goes in, and then you got. Otherwise, you should always be in the back. Yeah.
It's a good starting point, because then people can also just go and stand in front of you and you move out whenever you want. And then they take over the beam by doing that.
Warning. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Five, 4, warning, 2, 1.
Opportunities for that.
Warning. 5, 4.
Sometimes it gives you
Dan,
2
watch out,
stacks
please.
back to back.
Yeah, it's when you swap in like right before one stack goes through.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warning.
Your beam.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Five, 4, 3. Warning.
I mean,
1.
I'm telling you to move. I'm gonna drop the escape.
Syringe in the beam now. Two rounds, please.
Warning. 5, 4,
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Five, 4, 3, 2. Warning. 1.
New
Power.
beams.
Power. One
Yep,
power.
yep,
Yeah.
The right one is in the middle. Unbound chaos.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Rest in peace.
Top me now then for this.
Warning.
Touches.
Someone needs to service one of the mages.
I can't do it. Cauterize maybe. Pray. Yeah.
Yeah, cauterize, right?
MVP.
Get in the main. I'm going in now next. I've got late on me, Captain.
Warning.
Somebody else needs to be in the beam now. Sir, can you do it?
I'm here, sure.
4.
No, kill it.
Come on.
I just want it to die.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh!
Do you use runes now?
Hail
97 energy, boys. Let's do this.
Second pot.
5,
Two incoming.
JK first pot.
2, 1.
Oh, he didn't even hit the full, dude.
Oh!
Hit to 98.
We did it! It didn't even heal.
Rune up!
Ah!
Like a whole new fight.
I have nothing up. I'm doing 0 damage. I'm gonna
5,
suck some poo.
4,
I do this one over here.
2,
I do the back one.
1.
I will do here too. Fuck.
We're only gonna miss like 4. God, good job, everyone.
We didn't even miss one. Oh, we did miss one.
We missed one.
5,
Let's
And
put
the
the markers
entire
now,
mid
please.
dive for it.
3,
This dies tonight.
1.
Nah, I'll tank the boss. I got him. I'm dead.
Finger, no, not the lava. You need to jump in it.
Oh no, not the
Spoon.
See.
You gotta do the vanilla strats when you're swimming in lava where you jump so you take half the damage.
If you jump while DPSing, your critical strike is higher.
Seems good.
I thought that was if you like AD.
Fucking efficient like this, fuck boy.
Mm-hmm.
AD, you're getting more momentum when your weapon swings. There you go.
Hmm.
I heard like if you press death from above and spacebar at the same time, you go even higher.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Repair bot, please.
Doesn't DFA bug out on this one? Oh.
I mean, on this, yeah.
I'm surprised at how little blink is bugging on this platform.
Yeah.
I was expecting to just blink backwards 1 yard on every, like, no matter where, basically.
It's optimized for blinking, boys.
Yeah.
Blink friendly.
Did someone use a
Doing
repair?
the scrub busters one or?
No, the amount of shield she has remaining.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's the scrub busters. I think.
Okay. Good. By the way, is the brightest buff affected by the healing reduction?
Yes.
I believe so.
So wait, if you have 7 stacks of the healing,
It's
does that
fucking
mean
used.
70% less?
Yep.
On black? What?
It is
Thanks,
shit.
Blaster.
Some people are not touching the shield.
When people dead though.
What is some people?
Pretty sure some people die.
Sometimes it is pretty hard to reach. If
I
you
mean, I'm soaking the touch, dude, and if it's not there, I can't hit it. Know what you want.
Sometimes
Get more
people
range.
just can't do it. It's fine. Like if you get through the shield, it doesn't really matter in the end.
Did someone
Actually,
put up any form of repair?
honestly, the longer, like the later we do the shield, the better it actually is.
Should not have said that.
Well, I mean, the later, but obviously not too late. Yeah, you should have Rigor for the energy bar, I think.
7-second delays on this spell.
Did you just cast Meteor?
No.
Strange fact, right?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warning. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Aha. Fucking Unbound Chaos, start running. Blink, just blink in place.
Oh, he did it, the boss. Heard a conversation. He fixed us all. Shadow Blazing coming in.
Go to the back with the.
Can we rest Pegboy?
No, don't bother. It's 700 MS.
Oh, rest him and then he just rest him in the beam, please.
I cannot wait for you to leave for the army.
Same.
Yep. Same.
Come away from the.
Ran,
on
can you
left thing.
soak the beam on the
There
right?
are, when? Wait,
No.
no, I can't.
You said whenever? There should be a new one coming up pretty soon.
I'll
Always.
suck it. I'll suck it.
Thran sensed that he might get responsibility, so he decided to kill himself quickly right before.
Fuck you.
Sorry guys, couldn't do it.
I'm dead.
Sorry guys.
Yeah, fuck off.
Lyrics, just move out. In a second? Oh.
I mean, it's completely fucked with
It's
that.
all over, guys.
No, it happened.
Kill the shield!
No, it's being dragged away.
5, 4,
Smooth pull.
2, 1.
Turns out 5 people on the beam is pretty hard.
Right, so never mentioning Blink again.
It's probably luck, to be fair.
Probably.
Heck boys, Emma's in the fucking dumpster as always.
Mm-hmm.
Are we back down below 700 this time?
Yeah, 5 minutes, then it goes up again. Enjoy.
Oh, that's enough for one check.
Where do you live?
Maybe in
Denmark.
Denmark.
Denmark? I thought that was like the...
He lives in the fucking waste of Denmark.
Wow.
Down
Where
the
do you live?
well,
In a
That's
country
true.
with already shit internet, you're obviously
I
going
would
to
do
get
two
worse.
people like Cammy and fucking Cold live in that capital.
Yeah, same.
I mean, nice bloodlust.
5, 4,
That capital is pretty bad.
Yeah, Copenhagen
Who the fuck
is the
was that?
worst place.
Who ran over me on a horsey?
Probably a pallet.
And probably Nitaka, friend.
Fucking
It
driver.
wasn't me. My horse is still active, you see. I used it just now.
I'm
I'm
have two
clipping that on your
charges.
stream.
Totally don't have 2 charges.
Nah,
One's
I
horsey
have.
isn't
Check
the
my
horsey.
talents, man. I have the auto bubble shit.
Sure, you speak up about running that combat.
Auto
Are we
bubble,
gonna
what
get
a pussy.
warning. 5,
Yeah, press it yourself.
3,
I agree, dude.
1.
Take all the skill away from Paladin. This is a very hard master.
Holy fuck.
Yes.
Red Paladin.
4,
Kill.
3, 2,
Meanwhile, I fucking Alt F4, plug the internet cable and find a new guy to come. I don't mind.
I do mind.
I wish we all did that.
4,
Same.
3,
I'm down. You and me, Fran.
1.
Going.
Sure, no.
I forgot to equip my owl.
Warning.
And I just realised now that it wasn't on cooldown. I was like, why would it work?
Mistakes were made. Chaos?
Yeah, if I had known that Hade was gonna get both, I would have not gotten a third stack there.
Alright. Sniped.
Warning.
Keep me up!
Never looked.
Alright, Peg Boy, if you don't mind doing like 30 stacks. Cool.
1.
I don't. I do have
Should be a
a
lot more than that.
Why even keep going?
You know, sir, that is why I use the fucking healing pet.
1.
Yeah, with 6 stacks.
You just use it before you get 6 stacks, mate. You're in like 60% but you can't so.
SK, you're going to have to take it really quick, doesn't it?
I can't take
We
it.
had 3 people dead before the fucking first rupture. Jesus.
I'm pretty sure that's the second one.
Ah, my bad. The second rupture.
Wait, there's a huge difference.
Yeah.
5,
Come on, be accurate.
3,
Big boy.
2, 1.
Oh god, it's not getting soaked, team.
That's why I play subtly. Goggling.
4,
No fall damage.
2, 1.
Never die.
I mean, when we actually get close to the kill, we're using avalanche elixirs, so.
Yeah, boy. How much are they even?
I don't know, but I have some in the gold bank.
Probably 1,000 gold per month.
I mean, they
just
cost
fucking know.
5 foxflower on a mana potion, that's not very expensive.
Maybe we just coordinate and then all mages and priests and slowfall people and
Yeah,
then
like 15 seconds in the air, that sounds
Yeah.
funny.
more than
All the
15.
range classes can use instants while before flying down on the boss.
I
can do
mean,
anything.
it doesn't do damage though when you fall down,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
At least you
It
don't
does.
die.
Man, what you do is you slow fall all the way down and
Think?
press the avalanche like 5 yards above the ground.
I'm not slow falling
We
anyone.
all do massive damage.
That sounds terrible.
Anybody in range will get a slow fall. 100%.
God,
Fucking
you're going
grief.
to be on me. It's one way to bench yourself, I guess.
Don't worry, I'm gonna go and fucking guard the border. Because apparently some people can't figure out how not to shoot in the fucking Copenhagen.
Oh, you fuck Copenhagen, honestly. The more people get shot up there, the better. Honestly, that fucking article just added to my hate. Like, oh yeah, we here at this children's institution like letting our children piss on each other and stick things up their asses.
Yeah.
Seems good.
Fucking Denmark.
My kinda
I
kindergarten.
mean, that's something I'd fucking imagine coming from Sweden, but here we are, I guess. It's too close. It's the problem. Like the fucking crossover of Swedes across the bridge.
Where's
is the
Bloodlusting?
biggest issue here.
What?
I wouldn't call Denmark.
Is anyone bloodlusting? Okay, I'm
Yes, me. Don't drop. No, thank you.
I'm jamming my blood.
You get all the fucking degenerates coming from like Sweden. Just oh yeah, we're going to Copenhagen. We're going to do drugs, boys. Then you come with these fucking sick ideas for children.
Jäger, soak, Jäger, soak.
Wrong one. Piss talking, mate.
To be fair, the only degenerates, well, the only Swedish people that are not degenerates are Siglar. So.
I agree.
4, warning, 2.
I mean, you've met Freddie, haven't you?
Somebody needs to soak that touch.
Yeah.
I mean, Zenje wasn't bad.
Was she Swedish?
Yeah, she was
Yes.
Swedish.
No, well, she was a girl.
feel like we're fucked here. Like,
I'm always
fair. Since I played this game with a girl.
oh,
honestly.
nice.
Hey, what? Okay. Blink
Okay.
when blink when the floor cracks and you'll stand in the air.
Can we focus up a bit? I feel like we need some taking over.
5,
Well,
3, 2, 1.
We've actually made some decent progress tonight.
5,
Yeah.
3,
Yeah, we reached PS2 at least.
Yeah, we've gone from 2 minutes into a fight to 2.5 minutes into a fight. We're fucking beast.
I like 3 minutes.
Ah, we actually did like 60% of phase 1.
Yeah, we did the second cleansing. It's pretty good.
But we have a problem now. Who will last?
I always jumps. It's okay.
Make you roll for
I
it.
lost.
I can just lust every pull, but sometimes other people do it, which makes me a bit not want to lust every pull.
I like how we have to sort out a fucking bloodlust because James saves a global, as she'll save some mana.
You know, just dodge press it every single time and nobody else press it. Problem solved.
And before Pegboy fucks me over and randomly lusts.
Fucking insta, mate.
And then Zero, Sniper, and Jaeger can be happy and use the healer pet.
I wish I could use the pet. Not allowed.
James, if that would make you happy, you can just spec for and more for me.
Just get Blizzard to give me the belt, then there will be no issues.
And more James go speed totem.
I could do. I've been taking Rainfall for a bit of healing for me and Haid. I just chuck it down when we're running away.
Pretty depressing.
Pretty funny.
I mean, Feral Lunge doesn't do anything because I go way over to the middle of the boss, which is miles away from where I'm standing.
Oh yeah, like, it's gonna put you in, like directly in front
It
of
puts me
it, right?
directly in the middle, yeah.
It's not doing anything.
So yeah, I could take Speed Totem.
So what? It's not like charge.
No, it's shit.
It's charged, but shit.
It actually puts you directly in the middle of the boss.
Just like Shadow said.
Does it give you a maelstrom when you press it?
No, it does, it does like 60k damage and is on the global cooldown.
60k?
How would they do your...
Yep.
Why would they give you Maelstrom?
An attacking.
Rotation.
How much cost Maelstrom?
Starting to understand why Garfield hated Mondays. He clearly had to raid.
The only good raiders are Wednesdays.
Dude, Thursday's the best day.
Wednesday if some revive on Mistress on there.
I gotta play my warrior on Wednesday. It's fucking sick.
Warning.
Wait, what? Northern Base?
I mean, we one-shotted Mistress this week.
3,
Oh,
Sort
of. Not really.
Oh fuck.
To me, not really, dude. Easy kill.
4, 3, warning.
He means you went here the Wednesday, which is when we wiped it all night.
Oh,
See
fucking
what I mean
noobs.
by
All
degeneration?
day, all night.
Oh no, James, watch out!
Sniper, move!
It's my 6.
See, have you seen this sick jump?
I think as long as you're
Yeah,
like
it's-
directly in a little corner, you're safe.
Warning.
Probably.
5, 4,
There's the healing rain. Oh, it's the utility.
1.
So
Because you try hard.
Chaos coming.
Your Dutch, please.
Oh no, I made a mistake.
Why did I get this? What is happening to me?
3, 2,
Your souls.
Why we are
disaster.
dying?
warning.
Basically killing each other. New beams. Tail
5,
blades.
4,
Sure, I've got this one. No lyrics.
2, 1.
It's a lot of people.
Don't know how they got hit by that. Was it mine or was it somebody
They
else's?
all had
Ah,
shadow
okay.
blades.
5,
I'm taking
4,
one out.
warning. 3, 2,
Let's go.
1.
I need backup. I need backup.
I am on the floor dead.
Sarah, get in. Chaos coming.
Oh shit.
Up Josh, she's going.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This beam is spicy.
Done.
Oh, I didn't even say
I'm still dead.
Unlucky.
Well, we're getting a quick P2 now, boys.
5, 4, 3, warning. 2, 1.
Are you?
3, 2, 1.
I think we're in trouble.
I believe that is a good assessment.
I think we're all dead.
Warning.
We're going down now, team.
If I stand over here, will I not go down?
What is this?
Fucking deep.
Did it
game.
just
Never mind, it sucks
just,
you in.
it just sucks you in the middle. It's
Yeah,
like
suck.
Suction.
Of a good
You
suck.
do take falling damage.
Yeah, a little bit. 2 million or something. Kill people.
5, 4,
All this healing on me and I walk into tornado immediately.
1.
Not a waste.
Apparently, I got killed by word of mass recall. Bracket open, alt, bracket close.
3.
It's an interesting way to die.
Yeah.
Why couldn't this boss have like a dance mechanic where the floor lights up and you gotta dodge it and shit?
Yeah, I thought that was what it was gonna be, honestly, from the dungeon journal. Like, if you stand in the wrong place on the floor, it's like it breaks and you fall down or something. But no, it's just this.
Now you wish you had a stove for her then. Also, I just called dust then. I saw a D and that was good enough.
Dude,
Call them both D.
whenever you see a D, everyone thinks it's me.
D for dunce.
D for dick.
Dick me.
I only know how to make the first D.
There's only one D.
Excuse me, this is the real Dan.
What about the other? This,
Whenever I type Dan's name, whenever I do the A, it deletes everything else that I typed before.
Yeah.
Hmm.
He's doing it
Same.
first, fam.
Nice fucking keyboard. What the fuck?
I think it's just a British keyboard thing.
No, Alt A also deletes them.
Do you not have buttons for accents on?
No, that's terribly foreign.
Wow. Well, I mean, it's not like you use it in Danish. It's just like if you have to type French or some retard's name in WoW, it's like a handy button.
We use it at a very few places.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Danish.
if you're silly, you do. It's completely unnecessary.
The wrong way. That one. We do. Yeah, but if you want to punctuate one and not someone, you use that one.
Mm.
Make it clear.
Just do it like this, man.
There can still be misread.
Nice, I was going.
Yes.
Seems
James,
so
in here.
Nice, Sigma. Nice.
We go as soon as everybody presses ready and they're ready, Ching.
It's done.
Everyone is ready. Let's go.
Champ.
I wish Zanzil's poison was instant.
Now it's all in the tanks.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hmm.
Warning.
I like that one, Sigurd.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god.
Spicy!
It's like you're trying to assassinate me here.
5, 4, 3. Warning. 2, 1.
Oh, just
Thanks.
in time.
Into the middle. Get out.
I'm probably dead here.
Warning. 5, 4, 3,
Not wrong.
2, 1.
Yes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Neo beam coming.
Warning. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Shield.
Yeah, good. So.
5, 4, warning. 3,
Coming in now.
2, 1.
KS is coming in now, so get ready.
Oh, that was fucking spicy.
Immo, take the beam, Sarah.
5, 4,
Done.
3, 2.
I got sniped by a blade. Maybe
Goodbye.
rally.
We're all dead.
Already casted?
Sigva, do you think you have a roar for every single
I am out of range.
one of those?
Warning.
All
Using
like rupturing realities, if you can use a roar on those.
5, 4,
Be nice.
3, 2, 1.
It's just I've seen some people can't get out in time.
Being a
with their
wheelchair is
wheelchair
hard.
class.
I can't move this place.
Further away people can get, the better.
3, warning. 1.
We're gonna get a cleansing after this.
8 stuff from that side.
I got it. This is.
Fuck.
No.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That just doesn't make sense.
I've seen Swedish people call you that before, and it just never been used. Ever.
1. Warning. 4, 3, 2.
Oh yeah, Öl is beer or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then Fizz is vagina.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But not actually vagina, it's pussy. Or vagina would be skid.
1.
What a great name for that.
You're close to the word for shitting as well. It's pretty good.
Love me a bit of skid.
Thanks. Reality skin out.
Warning.
Sigurd, where did you get that ølfisse?
5, 4, 3.
Never heard it before.
I've never wasted beer and pussy.
5, 4, 3,
That's what roofies are for.
1.
Huh?
Warning.
Right beam is in
say
the middle.
what too fast. You need to give the audience a little more time, sure. And then
Okay.
drop the what.
Drop down.
5, 4,
Touches are
3,
going.
2,
Yeah, so
1.
Jagger? Oh.
Chaos.
Just soaking it.
Sniping.
Yep.
Fucking snipe. Here's me.
4, 3,
Why so fast?
2,
Hey Jaeger.
1.
I'll need the red zone then. Can you get close?
No, I'm soaking.
Or is she?
Okay.
5, 4,
I'm
3,
done
warning.
soaking.
2,
So
1.
just tell me why.
And new beams are coming.
Slow, James, I'm slow.
Beams in the middle. Chaos.
Ah.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Not sure what was supposed to happen there.
I don't know.
Goodbye.
Why do I have debuffs? Why
Imran
am I
should
soaking?
go in the beam.
I'm dragging the maiden.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck.
Lyrics
Kill
getting.
me. What the fuck?
I mean,
They
we leak
disappeared.
energy
Oh.
like we're all fucking shitting ourselves in Valorant.
Not
I
you.
fucking wish it was, honestly.
I mean, when someone in the soaking group dies, it's a wipe. Like,
I mean, if 2 die, it's a wipe. You can still do it with 1 dead, but like,
5, 4,
it
I
kinda
don't
does
understand
go
why
with
I started
it.
getting stacks though.
1.
It's because
Just
people
you-
had to walk out because of all the
you-
poo.
No, Pegboy
in
was
the beam.
soaking.
Yeah, I was soaking, but then somebody stood in the line and I had to walk out.
4,
Like, the chaos blocked me off.
Oh.
And then they
I think
refresh
you
your stacks
sucked-
like
sucked
2
the
And
seconds.
then it hit me and refresh.
You took the one in the middle, sure.
No, I soaked the one on the right.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was the
no,
Because
Cross
I saw
next-
someone getting in instead of me. In the middle
mistakes were
one.
made on many fronts, I think.
Can someone get Jack out of my party?
Is he bullying you?
How's the first shield damage? Is it fine?
What, the first chill? Yeah, it was a bit close, but it's fine if it's close. Advantage from this fight is also going to help quite a bit with the damage.
Sikke noget vrøvl.
Want to buy avoidance rune.
Avoidance rune.
Avoidance.
Så er det nok. Så er det nok.
Just roll 3
Jeg er ligeglad. Jeg er ligeglad.
Or you just neck yourself and stop playing this shit game.
3 of them give you avoidance cap.
Very close anyway. If you have 3, you get like 18% less AoE damage. Fucking
It's an avoidance cap like 40.
It's 20%.
3, 2, 1.
God, what is this?
I forgot to sweat. Change spec.
4,
I'm not Ellie, but
1.
yeah,
Feeling.
it feels bad. No, I'm not Resto either.
Wait, what spec are you?
I'm the right spec. I just didn't swap.
Oh.
Wait, so surely it's not even a big deal.
She really
It's
can.
quite a big deal. When I didn't realise that I hadn't. Till
Yeah,
like 10
this
seconds
is gonna
in.
be bad dodge.
Yeah.
Good luck.
I'm outie.
Ow.
Adios.
This is where you blink.
Fine, I'm fine.
4, 3,
Course movement speed.
1. Warning.
New beams.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that's an interesting bloodlust.
Might as well.
You guys
We're gonna
cheesing
get
with
free.
bloodlust early on.
I mean, we're getting free anyway.
No.
We're supposed
sure, I
to
get
do
it.
it. So I don't see how it's cheating.
Oh god.
Warning. 5, 4, 3, 1.
I was killed. It's
No way.
leaking.
It is. Oh
Everyone's
god,
dead.
it's leaking all over.
Just covered in shit.
Warning.
Are you sure we can last 3 times if you do it there?
Yes.
There are 5
Oh,
minutes
if you do it
delay,
as soon as the other one ends, you can also do it.
Like, how long is it? How long is it you need to wait?
I mean, 5 minutes is the cooldown.
Alright, then you can.
Yeah, we'll get plenty, we'll get free.
Right,
Det
that
er
was like 2
fuldstændigt
Close to
røvsygt.
9 minutes. So
Det
Yeah,
er
that's
fuldstændigt
fell asleep.
røvsygt.
Fastest kills were 8 minutes. But yeah, we didn't get that.
Det er fuldstændigt
So,
røvsygt.
I mean,
Din
you do that, you
kælling.
get, next
Din
one.
kælling. Ditte røvhul.
Phase 2.
last half of
Ditte røvhul.
Should begin. So you get the belt as well, mate. That,
Then we're
But
not
I
gonna
think
get
you
it.
have you
Oh,
need
there
to
you
last
don't do that.
by yourself at the beginning, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
some
you
other
lost
mage
you
can
in the
last that.
middle.
I lost at the beginning, Pegboy lost a bit later. And
Whatever
then
it
we
feels like it.
lost individually again later on.
Yeah.
Just feels
For
so
satan.
meme. No combustion, no nothing. It's costing a bunch of fireballs. They crit really hard though.
Doesn't reset your combustion.
Not that fast.
Wait, those 600k crits are serious business.
Yeah.
A hearty feast.
Yeah, man.
What the fuck is this?
I think it's 400.
I'm not eating fucking Fran's pleb food. It's fucking
I
cow.
don't- you don't
I
have
never
to.
got hungry.
Is it from last expansion?
No,
I have
400
a
intellect,
bunch
mate.
of MOP feasts if that counts.
It's free.
Using fucking hunting right now.
People gamble for 100k here, but saving cost on food, that's important.
No.
Of course. You need to have money to gamble.
That's a good point.
When we use this one instead.
Yeah.
I'm fucking down. Does it work in here?
Probably.
Jam it down.
Need some fucking fish from Northern though.
Ah.
Ah, lyrics is back. Maybe later, James.
Okay, I'm looking at fish from like Northern, and they require 1 piece of meat like 3 times. You got a feast, and now it's like you need 1,000 ingredients, for 1 piece.
You better roll now. Oh, unlucky check.
No, James got wrecked. Yes.
Wrecked. I'll be awaiting that 40k.
Excuse me, it's 39.
That is only like 38 point something. Right?
I'll trade the little raptor over here.
Worst part is that both Jack and James are gambling real money.
No, I'm
'Cause they
doing.
have to
Whoa,
buy
whoa,
masks.
whoa, whoa, whoa! Hey, dude.
I'm doing my complicated opener. I have to switch specs.
Complicated.
Complicated opener. Enhancement payment, ladies and gentlemen. Useless
is
and
very
complicated.
Name me a class that has to switch specs on pole.
While Sigvard is supposed
Congrats
to
on your
start in
global
cat
games.
form.
Elemental shameless, dude.
So they have to
Dragging
stand there for 5 seconds. Well, do you actually get the mails from as well, Ellie?
No, we have to change spec to something else.
Oh. Fucking hell.
Hey.
Feels bad, man.
One blade in the middle.
Look at this puny DPS class. Can't even burst.
I don't have it. Why would I spec him to burst?
Warning.
I don't know. You're
Why
doing
are
a
we not
20-second opener.
Alright. We leaked energy again.
I think it's fine.
Motherfuckers.
What
Oh, you made it real difficulty
doing?
again.
What do you mean it's fine? Surely it's not fine. Leaking energy is like insta wipe.
Why would you
Yeah,
do
but
this,
not at
Jay?
our level of play though.
That's not true though either. Since you
Leak
do want
some
the boss to actually get
Sure,
energy.
we're on the left.
Yeah,
Can't
but you wanna know when it's like you do it on purpose when you.
It doesn't really matter when you do it. You just have to do it less later on.
It's hard.
It's also a very specific amount, I believe, that's supposed to get leaked.
Yeah, you want to do it 100%.
We're probably already cooked.
I'm gonna die from this touch. I don't die.
Snipey, get ready.
I'm dead.
Snipey?
Sarah, my boy, get in.
Oh god, there's no, it's a disaster.
Oh jeez, oh no!
Warning.
Oh wait!
Get me up.
4, 3,
Speed.
Wow, it's all over.
I raised you in bad. Oh god, it's a disaster. I don't know where my purple is. Okay, it's over here. Oops.
Keep soaking clear of that.
Oh,
Yeah.
warning.
Always leaking. Team
Ah.
beams though. All
Ah.
the way on the right, boys.
5,
Heck, boy, go.
4, 3, 2, 1.
oh god.
I'll
oh,
take it in
no.
2 seconds.
Oh god, it is a disaster. I did
Okay,
it!
done.
5,
Nice stack
4,
snap.
3, 2,
Oh no.
1.
That was interesting.
Right.
Touch. Somebody
Do
with
you have a
feet.
bubble, SK?
I got it.
No, I don't.
Fuck, I'm dead.
There in the beam.
More leaking.
No, just fucking.
I took a boss slap.
Is it too much energy yet? Are we still fine? I think we're still fine, right, guys?
How did
It's
I
gotta
get...
be great, team.
Fucking
How did I-
clowns.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Ah.
Now is a precise time for us to face
I didn't even know the
Good
boss
job.
did that. The boss has a huge melee range.
Just after the cleansing protocol.
Exactly.
It's
It's only
important.
it's only too early.
Also, you're supposed to push the boss before the cleansing goes off.
Well, I mean,
Nah, you don't. That's not what you do.
it is exactly what you do. You get the maidens like 2%, then just before the shield goes off, you can to eat them.
And
Oh,
guys, we all just bang
I mean,
Maiden
doesn't-
really hard.
Surely you don't want that though.
Yes, you do, because then he gains like a very small amount of HP, but you get the full 18 seconds to hit him. It does more damage that way.
Yeah, you want the you want the shield to go off though, and then
No, get
No.
yourself die. You want
She
him to
she has the
just-
shield up at 1% and you don't even touch her.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. That's what
That's not what you said.
I mean.
I think it's just a misunderstanding of wording here. I think we agree.
You want her to cast the shield.
Yes.
Yes. That's
But
what I
obviously
mean.
she can't finish the cast.
No.
Should go off is a bad idea. If I go off, as in she fucking comes all over the rate, and we die. You know, we get there first then.
Gringo.